Welcome back, comrades. My name is Takriva. This is more Hearts of Iron 3, playing Soviet Union. We're on the brink of war with Germany. And we do have militia support weapons advanced now. Yeah, militia light artillery. We are now starting to construct militia because they have a couple of advantages. One, they require less time to produce, and two, I believe they require a lot less officers to maintain as well. So while infantry, they have a 1-to-10 ratio. They're a lot weaker, but that officer ratio makes us able to do just a human wave thing, basically. Which is also good. And our radar is starting to be built up. So we actually get to see behind enemy lines slightly. Armored car. Yeah, we need to keep that going. Still finished in July though. I like that at least. There's not a lot behind them. Suddenly they decide to... Okay. Germany annexed Yugoslavia. They'll probably create Croatia. Or Serbia. Yeah, Croatia. Even though OTL Croatia is more this area. So Croatia got lands that aren't actually Croatia. Slightly. Romania is mobilizing an army. Well, they are drifting hard towards the Axis. They are still aligning themselves towards the United Kingdom. Pretty heavily. Which makes me sad. Cuba is still coming our way. Mexico is really slowly, but coming our way. Despite the fact that they won't actually join a faction. Their neutrality dropped hard, though. Croatia is mobilizing. Okay. Armored car gun advance. We need to continue that as well. July 18th. Something like this. Rocket and carriage in sights is being finished soon. Rocket carriage in sights advance. There we go. How long would that take? August. Yeah, let's start on heavy tank armor then. Because that will improve our tank destroyers as well. You instantly saw more provinces pop up because that was another level of our radar finishing. So we will see a lot of enemies behind the lines moving around. We're finally getting our spies again. Once the war starts and we switch over our Italy enforced conquer on Iraq. What? Nope, that's not because of the party, that's because they want to recenter themselves. Neutrality of Bolivia is also too high to invite them to the faction. Norway is still drifting towards us. Come on. If close to faction, I need them to get closer because that gives us tungsten and wall bearings. Bridging equipment. Okay. We have so many brigades. It would help if I just destroyed all my ships. But we need 20,000 yet again. Wow. That's so much. we're going to be fighting with a really bad officer count. Oh, education, though. October. Yeah, I'll get it. Might not be the greatest right now, but 3 days. Watch. So, October 17th, but we're about to get electronic computing machine. Air engine and electronic computing machine. October 9th. September 17th. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, everything sped up in terms of research now. Isotope separation is now on the 2nd of January all of a sudden. Might actually finish on the 1st then. We have ourselves another infantry. Is that... That's a new one. You are going to be put in Lepi. Yeah, that's fine. I want you to move back to Slonim, though. Get yourself a good leader. Zukharovnikov. This will be the Trickster Brigades. Let's get as many Tricksters in one brigade and see what happens. So I have no idea what would happen. If you just offer Turkey, really? It's now May. They don't have many behind the lines, though. Heavy tank gun advance. Oh, nice. Yeah, I kind of want to continue that. It's all looking good. Small fuel tank will probably be continued as well. And there we have another. Oh, we have another Trickster available. And our first Marines. Good. There are quite a few rivers over here. I do need... I do have the tank army here in the middle. So I'm going to put the Marines over here as well. First Amphibious Corps. I will just add them. Commando, sure. We'll add them to a regular army. Seriously? Oh, they're both in Tarnopol. Okay, fine. Ah. Oh, we have a full army over here. You will also move back over there. You too, by the way. And you will get a Fortress Buster. Small fuel tank advance. Perfect. That can continue as well. Done in August, which is fine. Tank gun, arrow engine. Grand battle plan. That would be... Oh, that's really good timing on that. Large front end of May, which allows us to do human wave. And large formations. That will get militia. That will make militia actually twice as strong, because they can just pour into a fight. 2 divisions versus 1. So, well, the combat width is in 1 of an infantry unit. Is also 1 of militia, until you get that, what's it called? Large formations. Then you can put 2 militia units in front of 1 infantry unit. They do have some... Yeah. Over here they actually have their weaker lines. Number-wise we're still ahead. So it's no longer aligning itself. Sweden is 131 now. Because they went back to the Axis, so they're going to go... Sweden is doing now, they're going this way, and then they're going that way. But because we are always pushing, they're going this way and that way continuously. Because they want to reach this line. First they want to reach this line when they're aligning to the Allies, and then they want to reach this line when they're aligning to the Axis. And they keep getting closer to me in general, so... The fact that they're pushing to the Axis means they're pushing away from the Allied line as well. That will be here. It will be attached to the 24th Corps, not the Amphibious Corps, obviously. Oh, wow, we are... Oh, that was just realigning itself, I guess. Still working on the rocket test site, which is nice. Does cost a lot, but it will help in the long run. Yep. Too much in Nationalist Spain. Let's coup. Ah, we failed. Damn it. I already have 2 points, so I can just continue it, actually. Costs me some of them peoples again. Nationalist China, 32% versus 24. Need to do some more counter-espionage there as well. Persia, we're doing also very well. Let's do it like that. Communist is taking over. I love that we have communists in charge in Sweden, by the way. Yes. The reason why I'm not putting these on the line is because we need to start building an actual reserve army. Our tanks are my main reserve armies, obviously. Still quite a bit of reserve army we have there, but... more organization on our AA and such. It's not until October, but no, wait. Single engine aircraft armaments. Rocket engine. Those might be hilarious. Turkey has quietly taken steps to align itself to the Comintern. Still just trying to center themselves. Turkey is coming. 131 still. Still getting pull on Mexico, but it's not great. Because I think they're just sort of coded to align themselves to the Allies. Supply transportation advance. Ah, excellent. Another Marine division. Amphibious Corps, and you will get Fortress Buster 2. That makes them strong to attack into forts across a river. Well, it actually makes it possible for them to cross a river and attack a fort at the same time. Slightly more than it would otherwise. Still at 76%. Oh god. 23,000 officers would be needed right now. There we go. Large front advance. Land. Let's stop the supply organization, transportation, human wave, and large formations. And large front for now. There we go. They seem to have less divisions than I'd expected. Heavy tank engine, let's move it up. So I'm not so sure about the Germans right now. They have less than I expected. I mean, here they have 5, but that's across the river as well. So, where are half their force? There's not that much in the back country. And we can see it. Of course, not having the Romanian army as a part of it all is going to be helpful too. So we need to start pulling them back at some point as well. Sweden is now... did get 7 closer again to invite the faction. They're still not close enough to provide ball bearings. They need to be really close. Persia is close enough to the Axis to do it. And they're... yeah. Cuba is coming. Wilhelm II, the last Kaiser of the German Empire, passed away today at the age of 82. Wilhelm fled into exile in the Netherlands at the conclusion of the First World War, after abdicating the throne and vowing never to return to Germany until the monarchy had been restored. He assumed the throne in 1888 upon the death of his grandfather Wilhelm I and his father Frederick III, who only reigned for 99 days. His oldest son, the former Crown Prince Wilhelm, who commanded the Fifth Army during the Great War, is now the new head of the House of Hohenzollern. Nil sine Deo. I have no idea how strong the Hungarian army will be, and we're really close to this breaking out, so I'm gonna go down to speed 4. I don't want to be caught with my pants down right now. Rodina. That's gonna be good. Leadership modifier. Land build speed, armor build speed. Soon, though. Soon. I can see everything they have behind the lines, and it's not that much for Germany. I would have expected more. I also would like to get the decryption machine now. So let's get started on that research. It would be done in October. Does anyone get a chance at seeing what they have? Germany's late. They are late. It should have been done. Maybe he doesn't have enough divisions yet to break the non-aggression pact. Which I doubt, but it's possible. 35%. It's possible. It's difficult, but it's possible. Problem is we have 0 spies in reserve right now, which is what I would like to have first. Now the Marine division is done. And they are not reserves, so they will start with full reinforcement instantly. Actually, I saw a Fortress Buster. There. More efficient loss. What is the heavy... Let's check again. So, currently consumer product orientation. Well, once we're at peace, the consumer goods during peacetime don't care. Daily descent change will be reduced tremendously anyway with that, but we're mobilized, so that might also already be not necessary. Supply throughput and IC efficiency, though, makes us build stuff faster. 82 organization. 61% popularity. Communist Party is really popular. I think it is currently not needing that many consumer goods regardless, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's switch over to the heavy industry emphasis. Descent changes up. Oh, we suddenly need 85. But we're about to go to war, so it does what we have. See, wow, that efficiency just shot up, and we're finishing all of our aircraft like tomorrow. So that we lost that much IC is instantly not as important again. Well, Germany, what are you waiting for? Heavy tank reliability. Yeah, let's keep that going. Let's put you... Okay. Decryption machine first, though. We'll get mechanized offensive in 4 days anyway. See? Wow, that's a lot. You two here. Sure, let's get a trickster with that. Commando and attack. 5% combined arms bonus for having the engineer. Now we need 2 groups of 3 with this, so... You will get a... If I have... Yes, a tank buster. I could just attach it to the mechanized army, actually. You're a part of them. So the other closed air group is going to the other mechanized army, then. Mechanized army. Also a tank buster. That is 6 more aircraft for the Grand Air Fleet, Air Force thing. Not at war yet. That was actually a lot of production that just disappeared out of nowhere. Wow. They are expensive to build, though. I'm not sure if you want to build 2 heavy armor simultaneously. Armor is built very fast, though. So we'll go with 1. Actually, I want to combine those with mechanized infantry. When would that be finished? November 30th. Yeah. I think that would be a better combination in general. So let's not do that yet. But that's for when we can actually build that. So let's just throw in another militia group. 1, 2, 3, and rocket artillery. 32 IC cost. IC cost is going down as well, yeah, I think, with the efficiency. But once we're at war, the peacetime consumer goods is just going to disappear, and we're going to have a lot of IC. And we're going to have bonus IC as well. And again, specialist training can also be done, which makes them stronger, but recruit time is 20% up. It's not something we need to have. We need to build units fast and quick. Did you fully repair it? Yes, you are fully ready. So you have good vision on the German lines. Not so much on the Hungarians, but we know where their troops are. Romania is going really fast that way. They're aligning towards the Allies again, which makes them now at 116 distance. Also influencing... Yeah, you know what? Stop influencing Mexico. I will switch it back over to... Hang on, what? Is that our first militia? Yes, it is. So they're going to be a little bit further behind the lines, actually. Right now, I'm most afraid about this pocket. So that's all the HQs. That's all the HQs. Wow. Let's put you over here in Husyatin. Also, if they break through here, we're going to have some issues. Right, I forgot to move you apparently to there. First Reserve Corps. Okay, and you're a new army as well. First Reserve Army. Gonna be attached to the Southwest Front, though. Let's see. Skill 4. Corps can have a skill 3 with that. You're probably gonna get some... Yeah, you don't even get Battle Master here. We have an engineer. Hang on. I need that engineer. Seriously, we have only got 1 engineer right now. Skrivrish. No, we have 2, but there are 3. They're all skill 1 though. Engineers are probably 4. Engineers are some of the best to use on Marine forces. Because, I'm gonna look at the terrain now, if I can find it. Weight, width. Cannot find the terrain bonus right now, actually. Huh. River attack plus 40%. Yeah, that's the only thing you see, but that's just that one brigade. You don't see the overall group stats for that. Regardless, Germany is taking a long time actually declaring the war, as they have done with all the others so far. This is gonna be bad for them, because they're gonna have to deal with General Winter. I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I'll see you guys later.